Welcome to LA Vikings fans. I'm Gabe Henderson. This is Andrew Siciliano from the NFL Network. And Andrew, thank you for joining me today, or I guess inviting us to this beautiful campus at NFL Network.
Gabe, first of all, thank you for being here on your off week.
Off week, that's true.
He comes to our office.
Well, it's snowing in Minnesota, so I feel like any Vikings fan would love to be in LA this time of the year, especially when your team is 5-1. And kind of caught a lot of people by surprise. You got a new regime, plus new faces, early success. From your vantage point, what have you seen that's given this Vikings team this early success?
I think it's good to fly under the radar because we keep saying, hey, we have the Eagles, we have the Chiefs, we know where the Bills are there at the top, and who's right behind them. They shouldn't overlook the Vikings. And I think so much of the attention to the NFC North has been what's wrong with the Packers. We've had that conversation countless times. Oh, don't look now, the Vikings are 5-1. They also beat the Packers, obviously, week number one, which started that conversation. You shouldn't overlook them. They're a legitimate playoff team, and they're a team that I think can go deep in the playoffs.
Hopefully they can go deep in the playoffs because we've been in this position before where the Vikings started off strong and ended strong. So I want to talk about starting this interview off strong and ending strong. We're on the gridiron right now. It's a little bouncy. We're not running any routes today, but I got 4 questions for you. 4 downs, 4 questions, 1st and 10. Who has been the jump start for this Minnesota Vikings team this year?
The jump start. I'd say Kevin O'Connell. Can I pick a coach?
Absolutely.
Because they're winning close games, something obviously you saw firsthand, did not necessarily happen last year. They're closing teams out. They're making the clutch plays in the 4th quarter when needed. Look at the separation with Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen are running free. He's scheming stuff open. I'm going to give Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell, he's been phenomenal for this team this year. And first down, you really got to be good. And first, in my opinion, 1st and 3rd down are usually the most pivotal downs. But 2nd down is a very underrated down. Not many people talk about 2nd down. So who's been the most underrated Viking up until this point?
Can I say KJ Osborne?
Absolutely.
Here? Because Justin Jefferson obviously gets all the attention. A couple of weeks ago, game-winning drive. Kirk marches him right down the field. The only guy he targeted on that drive was KJ Osborne, who obviously closed out with that touchdown down the right side. Justin Jefferson is the shiny object. He is the all-pro. He's a guy that's going to threaten Tyreek Hill for the yardage title by the end of the year. Cooper Kupp as well. But I'll give it to Osborne.
Well, I guess we got to go to the money down. 3rd down is where you make your money. 3rd down is where everybody watches, everybody starts cheering, getting on their feet. Who's been the most clutch player on 3rd? Well, I'm not even going to say 3rd down, but who's been the most clutch player for this Minnesota Vikings team this year?
I think I'm going to go all wide receivers. And Dalvin, don't be mad. Adam Thielen, I feel, is sometimes the forgotten guy here because Justin Jefferson understandably gets all the attention and the accolades. But let's not forget Adam Thielen, who is healthy. That's a huge part of this, but he is as clutch as ever.
And how they're using him this year as a blocker, as a receiver, as a decoy, as a primary receiver, how can you not account for a guy like that on the field, especially when you go to 4th down? And we know Adam Thielen is clutch in the red zone, but 4th down, who you got punching it in for the Vikings?
Jalen Reagor's 1 for 1, right?
That is true.
Okay. Dalvin, again, I'm sorry. The real answer is Dalvin.
Okay.
But Jalen Reagor, unless there's something I don't remember, is perfect in the red zone. Right?
You're right.
Okay.
I guess,
Kirk, I believe, that one is a pass, right?
It's a touchdown pass.
All right. Always remember, flip it forward. That's not a handoff. All right? That's a passing touchdown. So maybe it's Kirk Cousins for understanding the stat line and flipping it to Jalen Reagor.
Kirk has understood the assignment every game, whether that's been throwing a touchdown or wearing a chain after the game.
Was that real?
That is very real.
I thought that was like some kind of TikTok prank that then Kyle ran with on Good Morning Football. That was real?
You know what's more real? Kirk Cousins had his shirt tucked in his pants also.
So, I mean, we're just 2 dudes wearing sport coats and casual pants out on a football field that isn't really a football field next to a parking lot, next to a stadium.
Yeah, one of the best stadiums in the NFL outside of US Bank Stadium. And our Vikings fans, we're 5-1. This is Andrew Siciliano. Pleasure talking to you today. Hopefully we can get this thing done.
Appreciate it. Good luck, man. Enjoy your bye week.